Sorry, Thelma was first, and then James.
Could I suggest that having a strategic long-term financial plan, one of the challenges is that because of the cuts to local government, that schools are providing what were frontline services, social care, public health, could I suggest that is one of the challenges of if you don't know what you're going to be providing as a head teacher in a governing body, funding that was previously provided by local authorities, that is the challenge of planning for the future. Would you agree?
Absolutely. So for us, that's really fundamental, and in terms of understanding what we need from education funding. So I'll give you an example in terms of the education of pupils with high needs. We've recently carried out a survey where our members are saying that in 70% of cases there is no contribution from health and social care for educational health and social care plans. So what we're seeing is that schools are having to pick up the pieces for the decline in social care funding and the decline in health funding. So actually it's very difficult, and I think that's why we go back to Kevin's point that we need to understand what education should be paying for. And there's lots of things where head teachers having to deliver services they're quite clear and not their responsibilities, but they've got the children in distress with them 5 days a week, 6 hours a day, so they've got to do it. And I think absolutely it's the role of education alongside the rest of the system, which is why we've also come together with lots of other social welfare and children's charities to say children as a whole and the experience they must have must be at the heart of the comprehensive spending review, not just in isolated pots, mental health as part of the 10-year NHS plan and long-term conditions there, and education completely on its own, because it never is completely on its own.